Hey there, cosmic kittens and planetary puppies of those who identify with the divine masculine vibe. Remember, these are always energies, never gender. If you identify, it's for you. I'm your girl, Cats, the wandering intuitive, and I am back with your forecast for the week ahead. Though this is timeless, so when you find this, it's the right time for you. Everything you need to know about me is down below in the description box. Decks I use, specials I'm running, how to contact me, all down below. As with all tarot readings, take what resonates, pitch out the rest. Please pull if you have cards. That way you can make this a little bit more tailored for what's going on in your life as pertaining to these main influential energies hitting us in the divine masculine. All right, let's get to it. I said that a little backwards this time, Spirit. Thank you, Gabriel. Okay. All right, guys. So, one of the big things that we've been going through that's been really increasing in power is destruction of old belief systems that, number one, for the most part, as Spirit's saying to me right now, were never ours. Also, looking at belief systems on relationships, love, how we view that, how we've always viewed that, how we don't realize all that until it starts getting chipped away as it's been over the past few years for us. And now we're in the big, everything's being revealed. Now, Spirit and the cosmos, all these energies lately leading up into Thanksgiving, I should say towards the end of October, leading into November, it seemed like there was a lot of connections, a lot of movement, but they were all temporary, kind of air. You know, people after person, everybody's running into each other. This has been an extremely stressful time because a lot of people did not want to be around the usual, put up with anybody's stuff this holiday season. Everybody went their own way. Everybody didn't have the energy. You know what I mean? Not everybody, but, you know, take what resonates. It's been a very... People are scrambling. Some people just... Nobody wants to be alone. Okay, nobody does, you know. But what that definition of alone is completely unique to each and every individual here. Spirit wanted me to say that. I'm sure we'll get back to that in a minute. I want to cover these energies. Okay, going into this week. So for all the connections or dynamics, that means people meeting people. Talking to new people, whatever it is. And maybe even talking to people you've always talked to. There's all these red flags and light bulbs going off with these connections. Now, some people chose to, well, I'll just stay in there a little longer, ignoring this little voice saying, no, no, no. Okay. Spirit is now going to be laying down these walls. But it's not anything confusing. We're not being like blocked and stopped. We're being detoured. This is all about detours this week, okay? Hindrance. Fate has blocked this path for you. There is a reason why. And we also have the oracle, okay? Talking about lots of signs, okay? Straight up in your face, even in conversations with friends. They may just bring up something you were thinking about and going, holy crap, I didn't say a word. Especially if it's something that's very uncharacteristic of them to say, or how they're, you know what I mean? Spirit's going to pull out all the stops to get us to go, you need to go this way, okay? The energies are not effing around, okay? And where's that leading us? Love and prosperity. So if there is a connection specifically, okay, or a belief system, maybe you're having trouble letting go of something because without that, what do you have to believe? I need this to believe and I need this to keep going forward. Spirit's about to show you that, and it might be painful at first. But Spirit's definitely bringing something like new blowing in. I just heard that. The winds of change for some of you in a very amazing, miraculous, they're actually saying the word miraculous way. It's going to be through people. So what Spirit's advising too this week, and we're going to pull some tarot dice on this one. They're like, Mama, you need to bring me out. Okay, we have the King, authority and diplomacy this week, sitting in your throne and taking power. taking your power back. Thank you, Spirit. You made me think like they were, just take it all. Take your power back. Divine Masculine. But be diplomatic about it. We also have the Sphinx. Choosing your words wisely. You don't have to say what you're thinking, especially in certain types of situations. You don't have to kowtow and sugarcoat anything for anyone either. However, we want to take a more diplomatically compassionate stance when speaking with others, especially when you are standing in your power. Raising your voice is not going to get you what you want. In fact, it's not even going, it's going to feed those people that you're being challenged by. Just be very calm. That's the one thing that breaks people. They're like, no, da, da, da. And I'm like, no, I don't have to do shit. What is what I am doing or my happiness have to do with you? I'm going to do what I'm doing. If it doesn't feel good, I'm not doing that. You're not making me feel good, so I'm out. Just an example, okay? But it's about doing it in a very calm way. We do have this huge, and I got to describe it to you. It's like a tube, but it's fluid, like a fluid tube. Flexible, kind of like, I keep hearing bamboo, be the bamboo. There is this energy accessible to us this week, Divine Masculine, to help us to stay in that. It's almost like I see some, they're showing me people like kind of dipping in there and being kind of protected to stay in that calm energy, while the other outside, it's like lightning bolts trying to, get you going. Because the people who have had their belief system shattered, they are in denial and they're running for the hills. They're running for anybody to give them that, okay, now I'm going to be okay because you can provide this for me. We're seeing a lot of that come out. People are panicking. It's like a bunch of ants got disturbed. You know how they're all walking in their line and somebody, you drop something, around them and they all start, ah! That's what's happening out there. But Spirit is definitely showing signs. The Oracle actually fell over the talisman. Okay? You're destined to succeed. You just need to listen. Okay? Spirit will definitely be showing almost everybody in the Divine Masculine being open to it, though. Okay? It's something major. That miracle. But it's not coming in the form that we would, you know what I mean? Whatever we believed, a miracle or a blessing would come in, how it would come in, or what would dictate to us, past aspect, or before 2-3 years ago, what a miracle and a blessing is a totally different situation now. So it's definitely going to be good. We're going to pull tarot here in just a second. I feel that for some of you who've been connecting with people, and even though there's something, it's not really going to fly, but it's nice to have somebody to talk to, and Spirit's going to be blocking that path, okay? That's because they're trying to direct us, and not only that, but directing our other divine counterparts to us. People that are in alignment. I'm not just talking about love, romantic, or divine counterparts. This also has to do with new friends, new people. Maybe even a brand new connection in family. So let's get to it. I feel like you standing your ground is going to be a big one, but doing it in a calm way, nothing more satisfying than that. Yeah, nothing more satisfying than that. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. The dice speak loudly. 8 of Cups, Divine Masculine, on the way. Some of you have already started your journeys, okay? But whatever blockage or whatever wall, I'm going to say whatever wall you smack into, because I feel like for some of you, that's what it's going to feel like, okay, is all geared up to get you going in the right direction. These cups are old. They have to go. You're drinking out of rusty ass metal cups now. Okay, they lost their shine. You could shine them up. You can do whatever you can with them. You can put different drinks in. It's still going to be nasty and toxic for you. Okay, Spirit is definitely trying to get you to leave those cups and move forward, especially in matters of the heart. Okay, so hopefully You'll see the signs. Spirit just said, for those of you who know what I'm talking about, went, oh, I knew you were talking about. Act now. Do it now. It's going to be much easier. Because then you're putting the wall down. You're like, I'm done there. I'm detouring over whatever. Maybe you don't even know where you're going. But you know that right there, that's enough. Cut your cords. You need that energy for yourself. You have a belief system that you're learning about. For some of you, brand new. Some of us, it was very hard, but we've let go of the old belief structures. And boy, did we freaking hammer down. We just went to the abyss. But we're back up. Now we're curious. And I'll tell you though, the biggest flex is believing in yourself. And for those of you who follow like religious lines, the belief is in here because who are we created by? It's right there. Not out here. Not in a book. In here. Okay. Now, so walking away, spirits, for the most of the divine masculine, there should be walls coming down unless you decide to, all right, I got it. I know what you're talking about. Boom. Listen to intuition. I'm telling you. And the thing is all these walls and stuff are going to lead you in some way, shape, or form. You will see in the physical plane love and prosperity in some way, shape, or form. Okay. We have the queen and the king on the table. Now, mind you, if it doesn't matter, it's all energies or gender, but say the queen energy there is a group of the queen energy. Okay, people are tapped into that. That's all they're focused on is love and money. Okay, but there's still people who haven't done the work. They're still looking out there for someone to give them this. Okay, and the thing is, there is the other half of the queen energies of those who know, you know, that they have this within themselves. You know, as soon as they're full, they can have enough for others. You know, and share. It's all about sharing energy. 6 of coins, 6 of pentacles. Equal give and take. We want to keep that balance. This also has to do with physical health too. Some things are going to be shut down. Maybe you started a health regimen or health workout thing, and even though it's hurting and maybe you've been doing it for a couple of weeks, you're like, I got to keep doing it. I need it for my health. And spirit just goes, it's time to change your focus. Do it a different way now. It may have worked for you before, but maybe now it's not. Maybe you need to switch it up a bit. I don't know who that message is for. Okay, what did I say about love and prosperity with that queen energy? We have the Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. Whatever obstacles seem to pop up in your face when you think you're chugging along the right direction, Spirit is going to put the wall up and then direct you, okay? This is where you really need to pay attention. Okay, to those signs. They'll be very obvious. Don't dismiss coincidences. Okay, divine masculine. You are destined to succeed. The oracle, the talisman. Okay, talisman was a big one. It came up. Spirit was saying, for those of you who've been kind of curious about talisman, a talisman is something that you kind of put a focus on for like love or courage. I personally use like crystals and stuff for my own, you know, like help me to be confident, courageous, less stressed and anxious, you know. Stuff that makes me, you know, relaxed and happy and going with the flow. The talisman is also for protection. Okay, for some of you, ooh. All right, thank you, Spirit. All right, for some of you, this week, challenge might be in romance. Okay, romantic. Okay, so whatever the blockage is, it's saving you from this 3 of Swords energy. Okay, some of you may have been picking up that maybe new connections or dynamics, they just don't seem, there's something just off about it. I do feel, that for some, remember, take resonates. I'm just passing the messages here. Spirit says some of those connections are not just talking to you. They're like putting their eggs out there. You know, like don't put all your eggs in one basket. They're like holding their eggs around it, just like, okay, well, maybe I'll leave one here and I'll leave one here and see which one hatches the best chick. Okay. Which one's going to be the one. And it's all about, like I said, that queen energy, or those standing in that queen energy dynamic of love and prosperity. They're focused on outside what, just say, for instance, what you can do for that. Maybe you make more money. Maybe you've got a home you've already paid for. Maybe you got just a successful business. You look like you have it all. Okay. They want that too. And yes, in this economy, I understand that there are struggles there. Trust me. But you deserve more. You want something solid, something tangible, and something definitely long-term. You want a partner. You know? Equal. So whatever this wall is for some of you in romance or connections that you've already made, we do have that. It's coming down to prevent this from happening, because no more. You've already seen stuff. You already know your patterns. You already know all this stuff. It's time to just stop. Stop. Spirit's waiting for you to stop even giving them your energy at all. You don't have time for this, and you definitely don't have the energy. You need that here. For some of you, it's a health thing, you know. Once you start doing that, that's where the king energy comes in, that empowerment. Okay? Six of Wands. Homecoming. Feeling home, feeling secure, feeling stronger, feeling all fired up and excited, leading right to the King of Pentacles. Then you can rest. You're going to have a nice little period there where you just kind of go, okay, what just happened? Good or bad? Man, how you take it. Some people are probably going, oh, don't worry. We're all in this. There are some of us that don't even think our divine counterpart or anybody is out there anymore. We think they went, oh, I'm out, bye, you know, and they're not here anymore. Okay? That's not true. Not true. And the thing is, what we are really looking for, especially when it comes to belief systems, because that's a big theme in the cosmos, okay? Big time. Is it's here. It's always been here in us. Okay? Especially in love. Okay. So, big energy here of the Judgment card. Okay? We got Judgment. Gabriel here, just like do. Okay. Sorry, Gabriel. That means the time has come. When it comes to surface relationships, especially when you're looking for something deeper. Maybe you're one of the ones that are like, is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Where's my people? Where's my people at? You know? Doesn't always have to be the queen energies. I mean, their energies never gender, okay? I do feel, though, honestly, for the divine masculines, standing strong in your power, in your throne, you need to be okay with checking to see how you're feeling. Honestly. Make sure you feel secure. No, even if you're just going to the store. I don't know who this is for. It's channeling him very hard. It's like, you know, what do you need to feel that secure, to feel safe, to feel comfortable with you? Do you have to gear yourself out and just shake everything off and go, okay, I got to focus. All right. So I'm going to a party. I'm going to be cool. I'm going to be like blah, 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 or I'm going out, you know, and sometimes you don't even think about it. It's like, okay, I'm going out. You prep. It's almost like you put on a character and out the door you go. Okay. But then it doesn't hold, does it? Some of you, it's like, I'm just being myself. And I keep getting these people, energies. Especially if you're dealing with people who are wishy-washy. I hate to say it like that. Spirit's like showing me a windshield wiper back and forth, back and forth. One minute you feel it, next minute it's gone. One minute you're like, oh, they're into me. And next minute, I guess they're not. This is where this energy is going to help you immensely. Divine Masculine, okay? The only person who can whip you around like that, you. Time to set up some... You don't have to be defensive and angsty and angry. You know, when these people who are maybe kind of karmically, they appear karmic, you know, like, I thought I was done with those type of people, you know. It's about the knowing, allowing the knowing to come up and being okay with that. But that can be a struggle too in itself because it has to do with belief systems. Sorry, Spirit's just channeling a Kamofo. But for some of you, oh, what a combo. I can't even make this up, guys. We have the Empress with the Ace of Cups. Okay. And just for the sake of making it a little easier for me to explain the symbolism they're showing me here, the Divine Feminine is also going through a lot. Okay. Like I said, there are two queen, this queen energy is split. Okay. Those who are looking for love and prosperity for others to give them. And then there's the queen energy who sits in love and prosperity and is open. Does that make sense? She's not looking to get anything from someone else. She simply wants to be there and enjoy. She's very confident. She's very relaxed. She's very authentic. And she has enough of love and prosperity within herself to be able to offer her cup to you. Now, here's what's interesting that Spirit's showing me now. Listening to your intuition when a wall comes down, blocking a connection or dynamic with somebody, is you're not even going to recognize your divine counterpart when they come offer that cup. However, it's one of those things where it's going to hit you later and then you'll feel it run all through your body. It just ding and you're going to be like, oh shit, that was them. You know, was it? And yeah. For some of you, you have to go through some real rough realizations. Some of you have been hanging on to a belief system that is not holding you up anymore. And that could, I just my throat got dry, like it's hard to swallow. It's hard to swallow. But that doesn't mean there's nothing out there for you either. That's being very limiting in the box. This is it. This is all I got. If I lose that, I'm out of here. No. No. You need to be here and show up. I need you to be here and show up. You give hope. You give hope. That's why Spirit is coming in to help you, whoever that message was for. I want to say the angels definitely are on your side and they're creating action in the physical plane. Something is coming. You're ready for it. It's going to be a large blessing. It's going to feel like a large blessing because you had to be emptied so your cup could be filled. And like I said, that was a specific message for somebody watching this. But filled it will. And it's going to be one huge cup. I just feel the amount, the word, they keep saying huge, large. It's like pouring. It's not even, it's like if an empress or a king offered you, here, have a sip of my wine. Oh, I don't drink. You wouldn't tell them no. You go, okay, and you take that sip. This is it. This is the cup you have been looking for. And Spirit's bringing it to you in a way you cannot refuse. Totally not connected to the Godfather either, guys, by the way. It's not going to be one of those. It's literally, okay. A lot of love in that cup. Okay. Now, for those of you, this is a beginning. Okay. Nothing's really going to start until after this holiday season's over. I'm feeling mid-January, February, maybe even possibly the beginning of spring. Okay. Don't go, aw. Because the way time is flying, we're going to be there before we know it. We have the fool with the world. Brand new start to an end. Okay. We are definitely moving into a new timeline, a whole new world. Okay. Spirit. For some of you, it's a brand new journey. If you get that opportunity to travel around the world or to go to another country, I feel like on someone else's dime, I don't know who that's for, do it. Spirit says to do it. Check it out. It'll give you a whole new perspective. For some of you, whoever that's for. But overall, Divine Masculine, listening to your intuition, it's going to be really hard to accept the wall coming down in front of you, especially when it comes to romantic connections, okay? But the thing is, it's okay. I know it's cringy, especially when you go, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Now, here's the thing. You want that to happen. Go, okay, that's a good thing. That is the best sign ever. Then you go, okay, now get ready and be open because you're going to be directed to the right one. Okay? You are destined to succeed there, Divine Masculine Kings. Remember, check in with how you're feeling. That is so more important because that also is connected to how you're communicating to people. Do you feel you can be yourself in front of people? A lot of people can't do that. And you don't want to be like, oh, do I just open the book and go, here's my shit? No. But you don't have to be anything other than your own beautiful self. What are you comfortable in? Dance like no one's watching, Divine Masculine. Your drum is your own, and that beat is yours. March to the beat of your own drum, Spirit says, and you'd be surprised. Okay, I just heard Spirit says, yeah, you might be surprised. You'll start meeting the people who are drumming that same beat too. They'll have a different vibe. It's going to be the same rhythm. Alignment. Okay, let's get some oracle. Let's do 1, 2, or 3. Pick a number, please, and thank you for hanging in there with me. That was we're going to be doing, apparently the readings are changing. I evolve as Spirit has me. So if I drive with your vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate that so much, guys. Thank you. Remember, if you want to get a reading or check out my specials, down below in the description box. There we go. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, number 1. Happy. Sometimes when things kind of go south, we're not seeing the blessings, but the thing is it's almost like when something does go south on you and you're like, you will see why immediately and be like, oh, wow, I'm glad it happened that way. Believe it or not, there's a strong energy to support you, Divine Masculines, that are doing the work. Spirit says your energies are up, though you're still working some stuff out. It doesn't matter what level of self-work you're in. It doesn't matter. Focusing on your happiness is going to be key. Okay? And being honest about it. I really don't feel that great when I'm around, because I always kind of have to still, watch what I'm saying, what I'm doing, and that I always have to explain myself, or I have to, oh crap, I just feel all, sphincter clenching around them. No more. And I feel this energy coming in to kind of push you that way. So that fate has blocked your path for you is probably going to come out in a situation like that. And it's going to, this is where the kind of it comes in, because you're actually going to feel so much lighter and relieved. You will. And just keep in mind too, that Spirit's definitely going to be backing everything that happens. Okay. And in a situation where maybe you're just done. Okay, Spirit's going to back that up with signs, so be open for those of you that are into tarot or, astrology and stuff. Watch that over over the coming week. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, because everything's going to be lining up in a way that you're just going to be like, all you got to do, sit strong on your throne. This is your throne, okay? Nobody can tell you what it looks like, what it's made of, what kind of cushion you're sitting on. It's what feels good for you, okay? Spirit's very adamant about that throne reference. Okay, number 2, to be fair. There we go with judgment. To be fair. Balance is extremely key for those of you who picked number 2. Balancing your energy, balancing your time. But most importantly, you got to look at the scales. This is you and this is everything else. Is it like this? Is it like, does it bobble up and down? We need to get it like in balance here. But for those of you who pick number 2, there is a balance, very strong energy of balance coming in. Things are going to be cleared up. Now, some of it might be feeling like, like the worst sucker punch ever. However, there's something good coming in to help balance everything. Okay, I know that sounds crazy, but then again, you're watching this, so that means you've watched my other videos if you're still hanging in there. Anyway, it's also about being rose-colored glasses off, the stubbornness glasses off. I have to hang on to this because this is what's keeping me going off. And looking at everything very widely and being fair to yourself and to the situation around you or that you're in, and listening and honoring that beautiful intuition and the signs around you. Okay, I do feel very strong this is connected to the Judgment, the Empress, along with the Ace of Cups. Very strong energy there. Balance. Breath. You can breathe without having to go, well, how long can I have, worrying about when it's going to stop. You're just going to be like, I'm just going to sit right here and enjoy. Sitting you right back onto here. Okay. Your throne was not destroyed, number 2. It just needs to be rebuilt for who you are now. You're not the same person. Everything's changed. But everything's coming into balance for you. Okay? Be open. Number 3. Oof. Okay. I feel like this might be filtering for those who pick number 3 over from the week of Thanksgiving. Maybe over this weekend we have chaos and conflict. Within, so without too. Followed by mending. Okay. So some of you may have had some of these upheavals or walls dropping. Maybe even just going head to head. And maybe even though you knew over here this wasn't going to bode well, whatever that situation is for you, and then there it is in your face and you're hearing it from the other person. It's like that could create just so much anger and angst going. And part of it is deep down back here, why didn't I say this first? Why did I let that POS do that to me first? There's a lot of, most of the chaos of conflict is the fact that we've been ignoring this little voice. It's like, hey, can you hear me? And we're like, everything else is in front. Being like, oh, no, because blah, blah, blah. I'm just being blah, blah, blah. It's all me. I'm just, no, wait a minute. Did you see, like, she had her hand on that guy's thigh. No, I'm just reading into it. That kind of shit. Okay. And then when it all comes down, like the tower just crumbles down and the dust starts clearing, you're like, I knew this. So that can create a lot of just self-punishment, beating yourself up, just running yourself through the ringer, just horribly. Okay. But with that comes the mending. The healing is coming in for you over this week. There is a very strong channel message of healing. And I feel like that's coming in with the Eight of Cups and the Six of Pentacles for you guys, leading into the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Now, I did not touch upon the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Coins at all. But Spirits have me bring it in probably because of number 3. New solid start, long term. You're going to be meeting people. We're going to be hanging around a lot longer. We do have this resurgence of passion within coming in with this healing. It's almost like I just heard they're going, now you're going to have a passion to, like, I'm done. I'm burning those bridges. I'm out. And that's where that Eight of Cups comes in. It's almost like this brand new renewal of being your, I'm back to me again. Now I can, along with the Ace of Cups. I'm taking a big swig. I'm going to drain this dry. I'm going to, and go. I just feel that there is going to be such a huge shift for you, number 3, that you're not feeling right now. And you're probably going, oh, I hope so. It's coming. It's coming. This had to happen. All this stuff, people leaving, people being gross, however you want to spin that, is to make way for what we really deserve. The people are in alignment, We're not always going to be on the same mindset and level, but we're going to be pretty fucking close. That's the people that we are trying to attract. And we're like, where are they? Well, they're over there going, where are they? But they're coming in. But right now, we got to get through this. But we're definitely going to be having some beautiful, unexpected, won't see them coming miracles. Might not even recognize them as a miracle as it happens, but we sure will afterwards. And don't worry, it's not going to be too late. It's going to be a nice shocker, though. So on that note, guys, have a great week. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe if I jive with your vibe. And follow me on Instagram. I'm on there posting too. So on that note, take care.